Welcome back to another episode of Jason's Life in 5. Today is January 28th, 2023, and the day has arrived for my grandfather's 100th birthday and my 100th marathon. You can see we've got our start line set up here. Now this race is a race I am putting on. I had some other people lined up, but through injury and other things, I'm going to be the only one. So hopefully I can have my first race I win. I'm probably going to lose, but that's okay. I'm going to win and lose. And let's see, we've got the man of the hour over here.
I'm going to come out there, or you want to do it here?
You're going to be on
Happy birthday, Grandpa. I'll see you in a few hours.
Okay, I will be here.
Well, hopefully I will too.
Yeah. Well, have a good run.
Thank you.
My best grandson here. And I'll be looking for you in what, 3.5 hours?
You'll be looking a long time then.
Well, I'll still be here looking.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, have a good run, my son.
Thank you.
Got the bell. That's
We'll
the
do a
starting bell.
we'll do a countdown here.
3, 2, 1.
Woo!
Peace out. Oh.
So about a mile into the course, I had designed this when I first came up with the idea back in 2019. And when we were up here at the end of December, I drove the course to check it, make sure everything is good. And I came across one part that might be a problem. So we'll see if we can make it through here. Fortunately, it's early. I don't see any workers, so see if we can do it. Somewhere between mile 3 and 4. Headed up Victory. So I'm still running up Victory Road, and I just passed mile 4, but the cross street was called 5 Mile Road. So it leads me to believe that maybe I mismarked the course. If that's 5 Mile Road, and I'm only 4 miles in. Just past 7.5 miles. I'm actually out by the airport. I don't know if you can see the tower over there. But now we're headed this way up towards downtown Boise and the Capitol and the turnaround. So I'm somewhere between mile 8 and 9, and there's a sign here that reminds me what to do when you slow down as the race goes on. Quick walk. Freedom is not free. Just after mile 9, I'm running past the VFW, Veterans of Foreign War. It's kind of fitting I'd run by and see that, since I'm running this in honor of my grandfather. Reminder of his sacrifice. He's a World War II veteran, so one of the few still remaining out there. Super proud to have that as a legacy. So just coming up on mile 11, and I'm running by a cemetery here in Boise, right near downtown. Wanted to stop off. This is the grave of my great grandmother. So I'm just heading into the downtown area, and I'm along the trail that goes along the river downtown, which is called the Greenbelt Trail. I ran down here back in October when I did the Boise Marathon. So I'm in downtown Boise, and I'm headed up Capitol Boulevard. Gonna do a loop around the Capitol and head back. So made it halfway, did the loop around the Capitol, now headed back. Got my support crew here. Everyone say hello.
Hello.
Woo! Thanks for bringing me stuff, guys. I liked that cake donut, it was good. Now it's back to Grandpa's and the big finish celebration.
Triple digit day.
There you go. So just leaving the heart of downtown Boise, getting back on the trail. Well, I just wanted to show, this bridge is super cool. It's got this Art Deco style. Running over the freeway now, just past mile 17. So it looks like I'm just passing Super Bronco Mexican food. That's way better than regular Bronco Mexican food, I guess. So I'm just past mile 20, going along. It's kind of an industrial area, so it's pretty low traffic, which is good. So I'm getting close to the finish, coming up on mile 23. And when I finish, I am going to be a happy hippo. This is something that jumped out at me though. This street here is Nola Road. That is the name of my grandmother that was married to my grandfather. She passed away about 20 years ago, but never knew that before. Just kind of jumped out at me. So I've just turned into the neighborhood and I'm on my final stretch now. Thought I'd just take a quick moment to acknowledge those that helped me get here and reach this milestone. I'm thankful to my wife, Tanya, and my kids, Peyton and Katya, for putting up with all of my races. Grateful for Elfie and Rick Ortenberger, the Huntsman running coaches. They've been great help. All the other Huntsman heroes that, you know, I've had the honor of associating with. And then those that I've run, you know, closely with. Whether it's Will Abbott, Kristen and Sonia, Jeremy Checketts. Especially grateful to Robert Garth. He's the one that got me into running. So I wouldn't be out here if it wasn't for him. And then my friends from the 100 Marathon Club, at least those that have done 100 that I run with. Galen, Debbie, Dan. Just thanks to everyone. There's lots of others I'm sure I'm leaving out, and I don't do it on purpose, but I'm just grateful for everyone's support and happy I'm able to get this done. And lastly, just grateful for my grandfather. I think he's the one that instilled the work ethic and, you know, the idea of setting goals and working till you get there. And he did that with my mom, and then that's trickled down to me. So grateful for that. So let's get it finished.
There he is, 100. There he is. Bud.
Neither of us died.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Oh, we have this for you.
Huh?
We have one of these for you.
Oh, I have.
Yeah.
Good.
Hey,
Oh,
look
man.
at that.
Okay.
Let's see.
Had a little bit of time to recoup and recover. I'm actually back home. You can see my medal wall behind me. First, I want to thank my cousin. He made these shirts for my grandfather for the big day. So that's going to be my race shirt. So this is normally where I would talk about my race experience, talk about what I thought about the course, about support, those kinds of things. Not really going to do that since anything I had complaints about would just be complaints about myself. But just want to recap what a special day it was. Such a neat thing to share with my grandfather. The course I actually designed in January of 2019. And so I was able to, fulfill that goal that I had set, I guess 4 years earlier. At the time I had run 71 marathons, and it was neat to be able to do the 29 I needed to get that finished. And, especially on such a historic day, at least, within our family. And who knows, it's probably the only race I'll ever win and come in first. Just too bad I had to put it on myself in order to come in first. But really, even though it wasn't an official marathon, it was just my own virtual. It was really a special day, something I'll remember and cherish. And I'm grateful for all the family and everyone that supported me and those that asked as I prepared. So I know this video is more than the 5 minutes long, but I figured a special event like this deserved an exception to the rule. So for all those people who ask, yes, I am going to keep running. I just won't be running the same volume of races I have over the last year or so. 15 or 16 in a year is pretty hard, but I do have more races up to come. So watch out for those videos and other adventures that we have. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Jason's Life in 5.
Happy birthday to you and many more.
Somebody treat me.